And hello everyone, Owenazuris here. This week, on the series Dying in Roguelikes, replay roguelike games, we're playing a non-roguelike, Monster Viator, which when I hit the button here, you'll see is published by Kimco. It is created by Hitpoint Studios, I believe. Kimco, if you don't know, they release what I would consider average 16-bit and 8-bit RPGs. These would be standard fare things you would see probably on Nintendos and Super Nintendos. They, I'm not going to say are bad quality. They're usually just average quality. They're not like you would have gotten if you had bought in games like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. They're games you would have bought if you had finished all those games and you're like in the store and said, oh, hey, here's this particular game. I've heard a little about it. And then you plug it in and you get a very generic RPG. Kind of like things you could make with RPG Maker. Going to hit load game here. Whoops. Controller's a little sensitive sometimes in this game. So why are we looking at this game? Because of this mode right here that you unlock pretty much towards the end of the game. But there shouldn't be too many spoilers in this because the two human characters I have in my party, you get pretty much towards the very beginning of the game. You can see I've only played for 8 hours. It's a very quick game to play. But once you unlock flying, you can get to this Tower of Roe, which is actually a roguelike mode. If I go in here, it's going to ask, do I want to do it? And let's do it. Let's attempt it. I'm on the gloom floor. Go ahead and get a spiked shield here. And you see I'm down to 2 characters. This game is kind of their answer to monster collecting games like Pokemon, where you go and you find monsters and you recruit them into your party. There's no random catching of monsters. It's pretty much set monsters that you find. I'm going to go ahead and equip this because that is really powerful. The battles in this game are randomly generated, which I usually do not like in roguelike games like, well, roguelike modes like this. But I do know that once you beat enough monsters on a level, it'll actually clear out all the monsters on that level. So that's kind of cool. Some unique feature about this game is this treasure system. As you find treasures, they go and increase your character, or actually all characters in your party's abilities. You can see here this one increases allies' attack by 3%. This one here gives all allies 200 extra HP. So you do spend some of the game trying to find these treasures, which I actually like, and the fact that I don't have to make a decision. And sometimes, like if I find another power charm, it'll actually increase all my allies' attack by 6%. It'll add the two together. Normal attack you apply. Now another thing they have in this is kind of these Carminas, which each character can, after you hit level 20, equip 2. And they will do things to kind of help you out. Each character has individual ones, and then you also have ones you find within the game itself. And here's an enemy. And I'm level 1, and I've already encountered some powerful enemies here, okay? The game does use an elemental type system. You can see that Mandrake has a green 3, meaning he's level 3, and he's weak against fire attacks. The dragon there is fire, meaning it's weak against water attacks. Let's go ahead and you recover hit points after a battle, which is nice. Let's go ahead and do a leaping strike here. Now this dragon, the reason my max hit points are kind of red is because he's trying to decrease my max hit points. Can't retreat, can I? So I'm kind of worried this guy's going to take me out. Go ahead and get my main character healed up here. And he poisoned me too, that's just great. First aid. Can I retreat? No, I cannot. I am in a lot of trouble here. Let's see if I can defend. And that's another reason I don't like random battles, is because stuff like that happens where there's really no avoiding that enemy. So I'm going to go ahead. Truth be told, I did another video a little little while ago that I kind of quit recording because something similar happened. So now I'm just going to accept that that's part of this mode. Shield of the Goddess. Okay. These look a little easier than that dragon. Hopefully. And they're going to poison me, which is pretty much going to take me out here. Skills. No. First aid. Oh, you healed him. Okay. Oh. You know what? Let's see if I can at least take one of these guys out. I'm going to play another time after this. I swear when I'm recording these videos, I don't have... Or when I'm not recording videos, I don't have this much trouble. Because I was encountering your normal level 1 type enemies earlier. Okay, one more time, and then we are just going to say that this mode is roguelike, and it varies greatly in... Well, now I got an extra party member. Well, that would have helped a long time ago. Hopefully with another party member I can make it a little farther. So some other games, I know Lufia 2, Star Ocean, some of them have a mode like this as well. And I don't know if you get anything for actually beating this mode. I know there's an achievement for it, but... And that doesn't... Why did they even put that in there if it does... It's not as powerful as what I have. Let's say, to equip stuff in this game, you do have to do a lot of button clicks. I think they could have simplified, but of course this game was made, it exists on the iPhone, iPads, played on cellular devices, so that's also why there's a lot of pixelation in this game. At least to me it looks like the characters are very pixelated. Their other game I played did not have as much pixelation in this as this. It was called Wizards of Raniel. Let's see if we can. So go ahead and protect Coulter. He's going to gain Veil for 2 turns, which he auto-recovers, and also he absorbs 2 hits, which is nice. Now you need first aid. Let's win my first battle, at least. And then after this, I'll basically get a lot of experience. So hopefully it's your first battle that kind of sets the pace, and if you beat it, the next few battles are a little simpler. Let's hope. At least on this video. Okay, I made it up to level 2. One-time miracle, yes. I like this Carmina because it revives me if I get knocked out in battle. And what is not to like about that? Anger Ring increases critical rate and power. Let's see if we can find the exit. Nightmare and a Kelpie. You'll see my skill points reset, my hit points recover, and my skill points are the little circular things on the right-hand side of my character portraits. They increase during the battle. You start with a set amount each battle. You can do things to increase the amount you start with. So I can wait, build up enough to do the Song of Victory, or I can go ahead and strike, which I'm going to do. And for Kelpie, we're going to wait because I want to do a tornado attack. Or sorry, windy. I'm looking at the kill bar. I think they hit hard. Got up to level 3. Cobalt Club, which my monster can equip. And that really increases their attack power. They're the stairs out. Now I'm going to fight a couple more monsters, because last time I took the stairs up somewhere, I immediately faced a lot more powerful enemies. I'd like to make a little progress, but next time I die, I'm going to give up. I mean, this is pretty much what the game is. Unlike a lot of roguelikes, I mean, you're not going to be finding items that you're going to use to, you know, like a net hack or something, where you're going to find items that let you do special things. Okay, level 5, let's go ahead. Going up. Yeah, see, that's a trap right there. There are the stairs, but no. Let's try to find some more items now that I know. Serving of poison. Carmina. As I said earlier, each character, when you hit level 20, can equip 2 of them. And you also have your individual ones. When you attack a target with minus effects, you apply poison for 2 turns. Actually, let's go into this guy. I think I mentioned that. Like I said, I started another video and unfortunately died pretty soon to a party actually a lot like this, except I was a lot lower level. Let's have her defend, and you're just going to attack. See, at least I'm building up enough power now to actually do damage to these guys. There we go. And every 5 levels there should be a boss. And now I'm just getting lots of good weapons. So ignore that first part where I died. I will leave it in because I don't edit a lot of these videos. Used to I did, but then the equipment software I used no longer worked. Then YouTube used to have where you could edit videos on it, but they don't let you really do that anymore. And then watching other Let's Players of games, sometimes I'll get irritated when they cut out stuff that, you know, they think is unimportant, but I kind of want to see, well, how did you get to this point? So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Plus, on these, where I'm just taking first looks at games, or kind of showing you what the game's like, yeah, you kind of want to see all the little pluses. I don't want to, you know, not lie to you, but have you see where, oh, this game looks interesting, because I only show you the highlights of it, and then you actually go and pay money for it, or download it yourself, and you're like, hey, you left out all these dull parts. But that's not dull. Now my character's level 7. I'm going to go out the exit now. Proceed. Made it to level 3. See the monsters here alike? Yeah, now I'm fighting weak monsters. I don't really get this. I mean, I can just almost auto-attack and win. It's like that first monster, and the 3 times I've played this, 2 that you've seen are the hard ones to overcome. And then I just start getting good items. Okay, hopefully I can find another monster and we can equip that. You can have a party of up to 4 characters. Now, 2 of them have to be the humans you have here. So, you can only have 2 monsters, which, in a game like this, kind of, I don't know, because I unlocked so many monsters. There's like, I think 20 different ones in the game. At least 20. I have at least 15. It's kind of disappointing I can't really use more than 2 of them at a time. So far, also these levels just seem to be perfect squares. I hope they have a little more variety. I thought they did. Get this soldier shield. And now I'm just fighting the game's equivalent of slimes. Should be able to take all of them, yeah. Go on to the next level. Anger ring +2. Not now. Yeah, it's just like a perfect little square here. M9 as well, just auto battle. Or not auto battle, just hit A really fast on my controller. The auto battle in this game sometimes does weird things I don't like. Whereas like a battle like that I could literally win first round, it would start focusing on building my characters up, giving them stat boost. Like, you don't need all this auto game. Whereas some games I get upset with the auto attack because it doesn't do things like use skills. This game I kind of get upset where it does use skills. So I guess I'm hard to please. And if you buy this game on Steam, pretty sure on the phones too, you can also pay money to increase, I think, double your experience that you get. And you can also pay something to triple damage you do, or it might be reversed. You might triple experience and double the damage. And really, if you're going to play this game, I recommend getting the double experience, because otherwise, I don't think the game purposely has you level slow, but you won't have to grind as much. That's probably why I only have 8 hours in the game, because I think you would have almost had to double some of that time in order to go and grind up your characters. So yeah, I got this game on sale, and I didn't mind paying a little extra for an increase in experience. Thought there was going to be a boss in this level. I guess I thought wrong. And right now, my character, I believe, is an adventurer. There are different classes for each of the human characters you can do to kind of, so they're not set in their abilities. Because then the only difference you'd have in your party are the 2 monsters, so that's cool. You can find treasures that go and increase your particular levels. Like I had in my main game of Fisherman, and they start with level 1. I can actually change his job now. Well, he's a traveler. And you can see you can get treasures that would go and increase your traveler level. You can get up to level 5. You don't get experience just from... Oh, that must be the boss. Experience for your jobs based on fighting monsters and stuff. You have to find those treasures. Alright, what's high power ring? Increases my attack. That's what we want. And here's the first boss. Defend. I might need her to heal. Now, even though it says level 8, bosses usually have a lot more hit points, a lot more damage. Both the story bosses you have to fight, and then just the random bosses for side quest. So, if you're looking at something like this, playing the real game, and you're like, oh, these are level 8, and I'm level 10, they should be easy, you should one-shot them. That's not always the case. In fact, that's almost very seldom, never the case, let's say. Except this time, this seems to be doing it. There we go. There are the stairs to a next level. We're on a cold level. Oh wow, that's a lot of enemies to fight at once. But hopefully I can do this. Yep. Hopefully we can pull all this off. Should be able to attack just to take these guys out. Cestus or Cestus? Cestus. And it does not help me. Nice iron shield here. And it's still just a square. This is the most basic roguelike I have seen. You see something. Okay, you can retreat. Every now. Whoop. No, I want to get this stuff. Noble sacrifice. Healer ring. Oh, I do have to hit level 20 to do that. Okay, when she's knocked out, ally recovers 100% hit points. Sounds good. And I don't know, that ice dragon does concern me just a little. Okay, never mind. Never mind. High Elven Ring. Increase agility and evasion, might as well. Driftwood Harp. That goes to her. But it's less powerful than her current harp, okay. I'm not getting any gold. You can strengthen each weapon and piece of armor up to 5 times, but it requires money and you don't get that in this mode. Okay, I thought I might be able to... Okay. So I thought I was going to be able to just one-shot these guys, and I was. They call this a roguelike mode, but really... it's just the same repeated pattern over and over. I mean, there's no real randomization of the dungeon. Randomization of the encounters, but I don't think that counts. Gale Buckler. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's going up. One-shotting these guys. So far, no changing classes that I found. Ice Dragon, Icy Beak. Should be able to easily beat this guy, and we do. Speed charm, that's a treasure. Which will increase my speed. Of course. Probably shouldn't have to say speed charm increases my speed, but might as well. Should be enough to take these guys out. And here's the next spawn. Let's go and get this treasure. Frost Giant and a Berserk. Alright, I assume that's like a barbarian. Let's go ahead and give him some shielding. These guys are absorbing a lot of my damage. That ain't good. So this kind of goes to a point I was making earlier about bosses will be like equal level to you or like one level above or below, and you think, oh, it's going to be easy, and then it's not easy. Maybe I need to focus on the Berserk here. Now my main guy there, Coulter, he will revive once. Yeah, I don't have any way of reviving Arya. Or Ira. It's Ira. She's a musician, so I call her Arya. Taken, I can't retreat. Oh, I can retreat. Will the boss be the same? Yeah. So let's see if I can keep her alive this time. And actually, let's focus on... Actually, the Finn for now. Let's focus on the Berserk. Yeah, this guy's too powerful. So let's see if I can increase my power a little. Before I face him again. Or before I face them again. Luckily, characters do not have to be alive to gain hit point, or sorry, XP. In case Ira dies. She didn't. Okay, so now level 14. Agent of Life, what's this Carmen do? When I was knocked out, they revive with 30% of their max hit points at the cost of That's a lot of enemies. And no sacrifice. Let's see, can I win this? Do tornado here. Did. You can see Ira gained hit point, or sorry, XP as well. Don't know why I keep saying hit points. I know they're not hit points. I'm just worried I'm going to run out of enemies. And not have leveled enough. Now I'm slightly worried these... I got this. I didn't know we were both... Oh, shit. Okay, I got the one-time miracle. That's one of my favorite Carminas in this game. It's got me out of so many tight situations. Slash. Yeah, nice to have that one-time miracle. Okay, you know what? I've hit level 15. We've been filming this about 31 minutes. Let's do this. If I die, I die. Okay, I'm probably gonna die. Well. Let's see. This might be defeatist right now. Did I poison the enemies? Might make this. Let's see. Okay, I got the one-time miracle. The tornado here should be able to take this guy out. Okay. And then you'll get your score. Hey, I broke a new record. Cleared to floor 9. And... well, that will conclude our look at Monster Viator. Overall, it's a decent game. I mean, it took me about 10 hours. I mean, it took 8 hours. But a little over 10 hours, we'll say, to beat. I mean, I haven't actually beat the game yet. I'm at the final boss. And I figure going back and grinding so I can actually get to the final boss will probably take me about another hour or so. And then after that, I'll beat the game. I don't know if I'm going to do much more in Tower of Roe. I mean, if you're looking for a roguelike experience, there are lots better out there, even as far as roguelike experiences like this with a randomly generated dungeon. But if you're looking for a quick 10-hour game that kind of has monster taming elements, then you can do a lot worse in this game. That's pretty much what I'd say about most Kimco games. You can always do worse, but there are always better games in the market as well. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.